we all know, just a few days ago, we received the biggest update in all of Chapter 2 Remix. Obviously, adding the brand new Ice Spice boss at the new Ice Isle location, as well as their 2 brand new Mythic weapons and Mythic Vault. More importantly, this update officially began teasing the arrival of everyone's favorite Remix character, Juice WRLD. So you're now able to find a ton of sprays depicting him across the island, right by where his brand new world landmark will be located. Most importantly, this update added the Juice WRLD skin. Everyone can now unlock for totally free. But first, if you don't hit the thumbs up button on this video, exactly 111 days, whenever you log on to Fortnite, this'll happen. No! If you do hit the thumbs up button on this video, exactly 111 days, when you log on to Fortnite, this will be waiting for you. Choice is all yours, so choose carefully. And if you want to go the extra mile to support the channel, just head on over to the item shop and input my code, HOMAGAMESYT. But ladies and gentlemen, we've wasted too much time. We got a ton of awesome stuff to cover right here in this video, including the arrival of Juice WRLD, finally unlockable here inside of Fortnite. Let's get into it. Super quickly before we get our first official look at the Juice WRLD skin and unlock him. First things first, ladies and gentlemen, you probably think that the only collabs in Chapter 2 Remix are the artists, like Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Ice Spice, and Juice WRLD. There's actually a secret collab I haven't seen anyone mention. And no, I'm not talking about another collab with Air Jordan for the new Kicks cosmetics, but instead a secret collaboration with none other than Marvel. That's right, because tons of people that have been playing the new Fortnite season on a PS5 actually began noticing something very, very interesting in the bottom right of their Fortnite menu. They actually had the official Marvel copyright. Obviously, the only time Epic Games ever adds these copyright things, and there's going to be a massive collaboration later in the season. Like in Chapter 5 Season 3, where we went on to actually unlock Magneto as the secret skin, just why you were able to spot that exact same Marvel copyright in the corner of the key art, thus already being more than halfway through Chapter 2 Remix and no Marvel collab being announced, made everyone wonder why Epic Games decided to add the copyright to the key art. At first, I figured this was just going to be for the new Deadpool fish stick skin known as Fishpool. That just wouldn't make any sense, because after all, he released last season in Chapter 5 Season 4, meaning that it has nothing to do with the Marvel copyright in this season. Instead, this actually has to do with an update we received back in August. Epic Games literally added every single one of the OG Marvel Mythics from Chapter 2 Season 4 back into the game files. At the time when that update dropped, we all just assumed it meant that the Marvel standoff mode would be returning for a limited time. That wasn't the case either, and we simply ended up receiving the Day of Doom LTM that didn't even have all the Marvel Mythics inside of it. Turns out the real reason actually has to do with an upcoming Marvel mobile game known as Marvel Rivals. This is essentially Marvel's attempt at creating a shooter game similar to Fortnite. And get this, you remember how a dude named Donald Mustard was responsible for writing the first few years of Fortnite's story, for eventually being replaced by Charlie Wen, who actually came directly from Marvel? Well, these two dudes basically switched places. Donald Mustard now works at Marvel, meaning it makes absolute perfect sense that the two games would want to team up for a collaboration. However, Marvel Rivals doesn't actually release until December 6th, meaning any collaboration can't take place until the 6th as well, which once again does not explain the Marvel copyright on this season's key art. But I figured it out. Turns out the entire Marvel Rivals game is actually themed around defeating none other than Dr. Doom. So there's a good chance that during the Remix finale event, we could either see Dr. Doom return and somehow be tied to Marvel Rivals, or it'll be revealed that after we defeated Doom during the mini event, the reality he was rifted to was actually the same reality that Marvel Rivals will take place in. Speaking of realities, today Juice WRLD finally arrived in ours. But before we get to that, did you know the new update actually added a crazy secret to Risky Reels? There's now a secret way to watch a hidden movie on the big screen. That's right, this is actually very, very similar to a mini event we received back in the OG Chapter 2 between Fortnite and a movie known as Wreck-It Ralph. For literally just a few seconds, Ralph appeared on the screen and said, "What's up?" Something is going down here yet again, ladies and gentlemen. If you actually want to check it out for yourself, all you need to do first things first is make your way over to the Risky Reels location, then proceed to make your way inside of this red barn right in the center of it. Find this massive projector camera. Literally, all you need to do is walk up to it. Little button will appear in front of you that says play movie. If you interact with that, then look at the screen, you'll notice that a film actually begins to play. That is the Remix Prelude event. If you sit here long enough, it'll literally play the entire thing. Now, this is probably the easiest way to get a victory royale, because basically the entire lobby is guaranteed to leave as soon as Ice Spice comes on. Speaking of Ice Spice, we all know that she was just added to the island as a mythic boss, and since she has 2 mythic weapons, that means that in theory she should be the most powerful boss on the island, right? Well, today we're gonna test that out, see if she's powerful enough to eliminate all of the other bosses on her own. So let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. First things first, we need to make our way over to the shark, pick up a couple weapons because we're gonna need to eliminate Ice Spice, and now we just need to eliminate Ice Spice. Come here. Oh, she's so weak. Yes, we got her. And the rest is pretty easy. We'll just hop inside of this boat and begin making our way over to the Snoop Dogg boss at the Dog Pound. Entire time, make sure the Ice Spice boss is following us. Yep, so far so good. There she is. Uh-oh, we're low on fuel. Don't worry, we'll just hop out and hop inside of this boat. And now that we finally arrived at the Dog Pound, all we need to do now is eliminate the ghost henchmen NPCs, just so they don't interrupt us while fighting Snoop Dogg. Oh, and the battle has finally begun, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Snoop Dogg is currently winning this battle. But let's go, Ice Spice. I have faith in you. She literally isn't even paying attention to him. You're right in front of him, Ice Spice. Shoot him. Do something. Oh my goodness, Ice Spice. This is so disappointing. Oh, Snoop Dogg's lighting her up. And Ice Spice is looking the totally wrong direction, dude. This is like the goofiest thing I've ever seen, man. Like, for some reason, the Ice Spice character just refuses to do anything. That's not to say Snoop Dogg is doing any better. I think he's literally missed like basically every bullet. Oh, finally dealt a little bit of damage. Oh, she's doing even more damage. Let's go. Come on, Ice Spice. This is a battle for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Ice Spice is gonna do it. I think Ice Spice is gonna win. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. She's in the fart gas. But he's so weak, dude. Come on, Ice Spice. Finish him off. No! She got eliminated and was so close to defeating him, man. Literally another 3 bullets and she would have won. What's even closer is the arrival of none other than Juice WRLD, aka the main character that the entirety of Chapter 2 Remix is themed around. And everyone in the Fortnite community absolutely mind-blown when he appeared at the end of the Remix Prelude. And now, since the very final artist POI has arrived in-game, being the Ice Isle for Ice Spice, means we only have one more location left. Actually, being the new world landmark that was teased by Epic when this season first released. Not only was this location added to the game files in the recent update, but also the Juice WRLD skin that we'll showcase in a second. First, the world landmark will obviously be located just off the edge of the map, kind of by Holly Hedges. A bunch of Juice WRLD sprays started appearing around this area, just like we got both Eminem and Ice Spice sprays before their locations arrived. What's so interesting about these sprays, you're able to notice that the skin depicted is the exact same skin we saw at the end of the trailer. However, unfortunately, this is not the free Juice WRLD skin Epic Games will be giving out for free. Instead, this is the skin style that'll be used during the live event. It'll thankfully be more similar to the astronomical Travis Scott concert than the Remix Prelude. And the free skin is actually a cell-shaded Slayer style. It was used during a part of his music video for the song Righteous. But back to the world landmark, because right now we're actually dropping into a game and making our way over there. Because as of 2 days ago, as we all know, the undercover Sky NPC was relocated here, who is literally the only NPC on the entire Chapter 2 Remix Island. Her purpose throughout the entire season, basically to move to all of the future artist locations and give us some teaser dialogue about what's to come. This time it's no different, because she'll go on to say things like "come back later, the show in the sky will be legendary." Something even more important, goes on to say, "I've heard the sunset is beautiful out here." Because if you didn't know, Juice WRLD is actually visible in the sky whenever the sun is setting, which Epic Games have been teasing a ton, both in the blog posts where they said to keep your eyes on the setting sun, and even in the official key art for this season, where you can literally see Juice WRLD high up in the sky, as well as some clouds that say 999. So next time you're in a game and happen to be at this location, make sure you look up at the sky and you might see something magical. Well, I wasn't kidding when I said we have leaked images of this POI, because you remember a few weeks ago when the spaghetti grotto was added, and inside of Eminem's office, sitting on top of the massive table, we were able to find this mysterious map with a bunch of question marks where the new locations were going to be. Now a new version of that map has appeared. It's basically a complete version of the final Remix Island, and if you zoom in exactly where the world landmark will be located, we're able to get our first look at it. It appears to basically be a massive chunk pulled in from a different reality, very similar to the Stark Industries location that we got back in Chapter 2 Season 4. Also located at the Juice WRLD landmark will be a bunch of those beautiful Rift butterflies. They're apparently very important here in Chapter 2 Remix, since that was literally what ended up starting the Remix Prelude event. More importantly, we have the free Juice WRLD skin. Like I mentioned earlier, this won't be the real human version of Juice WRLD that we saw in the trailer and we'll see during the live event, but instead the cell-shaded anime style from the Righteous music video. Alongside the skin, another one of his cosmetics will actually be a contrail. It looks awesome. Right now on your screen, you're able to see an image showcasing its built-in effects. Bad news is, in order to get the contrail or any of his other cosmetics, like the empty out your pockets emote, you're actually gonna need to purchase them from the item shop with V-Bucks, and they're not gonna be free. To get the skin, literally all you need to do is attend the Remix finale event that'll go down on November 30th. Honestly, still can't believe that Juice WRLD is actually finally gonna be making his way into the game. This dude is literally one of the biggest legends of all time, if you don't know who Juice WRLD is. But highly recommend looking him up and getting familiar with him before the live event. That's guaranteed to make the event even more enjoyable. But oh dear, boys, we got some of the final enemies right here. Gotta be strategic about this, boys. We get this dude first, hopefully. Yep. Now we got these guys over here, man. Come on. Got one. Yep. Oh, buddy, he was one shot. There he is, boys, the very final enemy. Sneak attack. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, buddy. Yes, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about, a victory royale. Juice WRLD will be arriving in Fortnite any day now. As soon as he does, I'll make sure to let all of you guys know by making a tweet over on my official Twitter account, @HomeGamesYT. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have an absolutely incredible rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video.